Well, hello there, YouTube. Good afternoon. It's Michelle. It's Sunday afternoon, and I am still recuperating. I hate losing an hour. I hate it, hate it, hate it. But I'm excited to bring you today my second design team project for Creations by Jinx, which is Jennifer Getz' shop. Jennifer is G Getz 123 on the YTube, and she is a local vendor here in the Mile High City, and found her about a year and a half ago. I realized that we were both in Denver. We finally connected last fall, and I have decided I'm going to be on her design team. Jennifer doesn't have a design team, but I've made myself an unofficial member. And this is my second project. It's a traveler's notebook, and it's entitled Sir Peter. And it is, the inspiration came from this bunny rabbit. I had a friend, Holly, give me a rack of Victorian embellishments and items when she vacated her office downstairs. And so I was like, okay, this would be great on a spring or Easter project. And then I went to Tuesday morning, and they had this authentique pad of double-sided papers, which is great. So let me show you Sir Peter. The traveler's notebook is cut out. It's a die cut that I used to cut out the traveler's notebook using some of the design paper, but I went and took it to my local Office Depot and had it laminated. So I'm not sure if you can tell here, but you can see it's like just to keep Peter safe behind some plastic. Peter is on some of the design paper, a doily, and these are two of the floral die cuts from Daisy's shop. And so thank you, Miss Daisy. Love those. That's Tsunami Rose. Just some some Hobby Lobby lace just on the top and some corners. And let me show you the back. The spine has some more Hobby Lobby lace and back. Looks like that, but you can see how it's clear coated here. And then I just used some elastic band that was gifted to me by Miss Steph, who is Brown Baby Craftaholic on the YT. Thank you, Steph. I'm using my stuff, girl. So let's get inside so I can show it real quick. Last time I tried this method, the whole video flipped upside down. So I'm gonna try to do it well under 15 minutes and hope that it's right side up this time. So let's get in and see Sir Peter. So on the inside cover, I've got some pockets I've got a pocket that I've created. I've put some lace trim, and here's a bunny that I was gifted from Jennifer. Inside are just some of the offcuts from the collection. There's a page, and it has 12 little journaling cards on it. And again, all the paper's double-sided, which is great. So let's get to moving. So we've got our first insert here, and it starts with a little tip-in that says, or flip up that says, the story begins. It's topped off with some laces from Jennifer's shop here, and then just a little place to put some information there. This is design paper. This page, I have one of Jennifer's envelopes. It's and a layaway envelope with a envelope with a window, and the tags and things are from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. And because I couldn't remember all of the different names, because I used just about all of them that I had that had like an Eastery spring theme, I put their names in various places to help me remember. So this just flips up like this. And then I've added a waterfall here that's calendars for April, May, and June. And that's just stuck on the design paper here. And then we have a Swarthmore & Child Crystal Order blank. That's from Jennifer's shop. Just got a piece of paper here. This is from a magazine cover, and You'll see the other side of the lady, but just coffee dyed paper on both sides there. Got an alterations tag with one of my altered paper clips. This is some paper that I received from Tia's Treasures, and that's Tori, and she is probably wondering when I was going to use this avocado dyed paper. Well, this is perfect for it, Tori, so it's that. Got one of the guest checks from Jennifer's shop. Flipped up the thank you to make a pocket, and inside is a tag. And I'm pretty sure this is from, well, this is definitely Ephemera's Vintage Garden, and I'm pretty sure it's Dressed for Easter tags. So just in there, and then I've put some trim from Jennifer's shop up top there. I've got a weekly timesheet from Jennifer. Just flips out this way for journaling. Some ledger paper. And then a piece of the design paper. I have a glassine bag from Jennifer, and inside, this is from St. Jude's. It's just a tag, says to from. So we had a bunny theme, so I kept that. And this is a cute little price tag that I got that I dolled up a little bit with laces and trims and a button that Jennifer gifted me as well. On this side here, again, Spring Beginnings. I have just, again, put the names of the different cutouts that I used from Ephemera's Vintage Garden because I knew I would forget. So I've got a pocket here. This is just the design paper turned up. And so I've got a pocket here. Got accounts receivable ledger from Jennifer. Here is another pocket that's on the other side of the, this is just some more of that avocado paper that I got. And then I added a little Tim Holtz little couple with a flower on top of a ticket that I got from Jennifer. We've got a pocket here with some of the, just some different ephemera, some from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. This is from Cameo Shop, and then I've got a piece of one of the cutouts from the design line. A piece of graph paper here, and I've run some washi just to help strengthen the center for the elastic. Here's some paper that I dyed, trying to just do something different. I used raspberry vinegar, thinking that it would be a reddish color. And what it did was it cooked the paper. The paper cooked. No matter what the heat was on, it just fried up the paper, but it just looked, oh, look at how pretty the coloring is. So I've just fancy edged it. And then on the bottom here, this is the center of the first section, and I laced it with some trim from Jennifer's shop. And then it says Dressed for Easter, which again, that's Ephemera's Vintage Garden. So I know this tag is from Dressed for Easter. And this is one of her other ones, and I'm not sure because we've got Easter Friends and we've got Spring Beginnings and a bunch of other ones, but those are both from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. And I added some Tim Holtz people because they look like they're dressed for Easter. So put them on that center. And then I put some of my signature bells in the center. So they're, instead of on the closure, they're hanging in the center there. And here's one of my tea bag, altered tea bags. So I've got Tattered Florals die here. We got cheesecloth, all kinds of things going on. And then in here is another piece of Ephemera's Vintage Garden ephemera. Got a ledger sheet, and it just opens up like that. Going on the other side of the signature, the avocado dyed paper. We've got a tuck. I've got one of those, I did that vintage stamp, love that. Put a little bow pin with a little jewel. The diner ticket is from Jennifer's shop, and the word band comes from the bottom of those pages, the ledger pages. So that's that. The other side of the pocket, again, more ephemera. And the back of that paper is it's adorable. There. So these, at the bottom of these, they have nice sayings, and so you can cut them off and gift them. So at the side of the weekly ticket, here's this. I've got a Rita Donnelly flip up here, adorned. I've got some of the trim from the shop going up the side there, and just some ephemera in the pages, some Cameo Shop from the collection, and another one from Cameo Shop. Oh, I have done some stamping, the blueprint stamping from Tim Holtz, the Easter one. Here's the other side of that ticket. That's the alterations tag. And here's the back side of that one sheet of paper. It's from a magazine cover. I get a catalog that's called Victoria Trading. And so that was one of the covers, and I thought it was gorgeous. So there's that. Here's the other side of that order form. I got another little bit more stamping of the Easter egg blueprint stamp there. And the back side of the first section has another one of my, this is a coffee filter tuck spot here. It's been adorned again with the tattered floral die cut and some flowers in the center. And it's housing some more ephemera from Ephemera's Vintage Garden, Bright and Lovely. So this is different here. I put a photo flip in the center of the second section. And so it's 16 places for photos. So at Easter brunch, when you take those pictures, I've got to fall in a photo waterfall so that you can put your pictures from your Easter brunch or your Easter activities right there in the center. And then we go with the second signature, and here's another one of those Victoria Trading covers, and this one has bunnies and a lady, and I guess it's spring, and I printed that on vellum. And here's another one. So this is the third section, another one of those pieces. I'm telling you, the colors were so varied when I was using this. And I just was trying it just to see what was happening. So you see there's some pinks, purples, and then it goes out to the browns. So, and there's a doily. I used the doily on that one. So anyway, so there's that paper, the design paper with a cutoff as a tuck, and then another cutoff inside. Got some trim from the shop. Back here, more trim from the shop. Inside the same thing. Got it cut off with a tuck spot there. There's the back of ledger sheet. Glassine bag with one of the a fussy cut design from the design paper. We've got another weekly, this is a accounts receivable record, some more avocado stained paper. Down here, I've got a piece of the design paper that I've cut, but it's adorned with an applique that I got from Jennifer. And these come with a pearl in the center, and so I altered it and put a button so that it wouldn't be, it wouldn't rip the other pages. There. And so we got another order form from the Crystal shop. That's from Jennifer. Just a piece of ledger paper, a piece of graph paper, some more of the design paper, and then that's one of these center pieces. And then here's a tippin'. Jennifer gave me some fabric, so I just made a quick tippin', put some lace there. That's flip out. And so the other sides of these papers, it's almost 15 minutes, so I'm rushing now to get through. think I forgot to stamp on this side. Here's the glassine, the other side of the glassine bag. There's this. This. And that's the back. Alrighty, y'all. Let's hope that this loads up. All right. Everybody have a great Sunday. See you soon. Bye-bye.